I'm going to share with you how I snagged a 115 point trade on the NASDAQ this morning, and I'm going to kind of tell you how I got it and how I managed the trade for max profits. So this right here was right at market open. Let's scroll back a little bit to pre-market and tell you why I entered this trade so early into the open. So this gray shaded area right here is a big area of high volume. I figured it would be support. I was kind of expecting it to get a little bit lower, but you can see there was a big strong reaction off of it. And it reclaimed yesterday's high, previous day low. So I was thinking longs. Right pre-market, about an hour before open, it did trend down. So I was a little bit wondering if my bias was correct. But this trend line right here, you can see right at 8:30, it busted through that and it reclaimed yesterday's low. So once I got confirmation of that, I entered here. And I entered a small position just because it was so early in the open. Chopped around a little bit. Sellers were not showing up. So if they had, I was expecting it to drop right back below previous day low. And then I would have thought that my thesis was wrong and we were going to be short for the day. But since there was such a strong move and the consolidation and continuation up, I knew I was in a good position. At that point, I actually took some profits here at 21,354, because that was the previous high for the London session. Because I'm wanting to protect my profits and my thesis could be wrong. It could have gone back down. So I took some profits there. And then once it retested, I actually added back into my position, but my average was still really low. So I could hold it through this consolidation. I did take some profits at yesterday's point of control, which also was in line with this pink anchored VWAP is from the start of the week. That's Monday's anchored VWAP, or the weekly session anchored VWAP. So I figured that would be a big area of resistance. So took some profit here at 400 as well, and then took full profit at the Asia high at 440. So that's how I managed that trade. Was able to continue trailing my stop loss into profits, but also taking profits along the way in case it decided to flip the opposite direction and my thesis was wrong. So 115 point win this morning, and great trade.